fuck are you gonna update that shit? I'm in Pittsburgh with a lot of hoes. Young nigga with a bankroll. Lil Dirt 88 on Twitter. Junior Dirt on Twitter. Yeah. Cartoons was the last shit on my mind. I was chasing folks. Okay? Wash your ass. Brocos get nothing.
Yo, I'm in Pittsburgh with a lot of hoes. Young nigga with a bankroll. This is the Ignant Agenda. I'm your boy, way more fly than you, one you on Instagram. Way more fly than you, two U's on Twitter. Your baby mama's favorite single father to my left. Big black nigga with the bald head.
You still bald?
Yeah, it was growing in.
My brother let me use the gold clips. Them shit cut nice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, Lil Dirt 88 on Twitter, Junior Dirt _88 on IG.
How you feeling, my brother?
I'm straight, I guess.
I guess. You good.
I mean, I'm good. You know, just dealing with different shit that come along with life.
Of course. We all are going through some form of what you call it? Remolding.
Right.
I mean, that's the word I want to use. Remolding. So the good Lord is putting us through certain situations to make us stronger on the back end. I truly believe. It's like when you go through, when you wash your clothes, you got, the what they call the word, when the suds and shit sit in, they marinated in the suds, and then it started to shake, and then it go through the rinse and all of that. Like when you come out on the other side, you know what I'm saying, you'll be cleaner. So I think all of the things that we may be going through, and people that's watching may be going through stuff too. It's a wash cycle. That's all it is that God is putting you through. I truly believe that. You know what I'm saying? But we all gotta continue to move forward. That's all.
All depends on how strong your faith is.
Yeah, man. Mentally though, how you feeling?
Fine. You know what I'm saying? I don't be niggas to be kicking shit.
Yeah.
Coming out birthday weekends.
Yeah, we had a good time, man.
Spent a lot of fucking money.
Boy. I don't even talk about the amount of money that I spent.
I don't want to talk about STK.
It wasn't even my birthday.
You know what I'm saying?
And I spent a lot of money. Trying to fix something. Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah. We had a great time though. I don't want to confuse that. We had a great time. We went to STK.
South City
and
Kitchen.
we went to South City Kitchen. Shout out to both of those establishments.
Mm-hmm.
The food was good, and we spent a lot of money.
Shout out to everybody that was that was present.
Yep.
Appreciate y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Celebrating wifey birthday, Ashley birthday, Kyla birthday.
Yeah. Shout out to my son. He turned 6 last Monday. I got a whole fucking 6-year-old. Mm-hmm. Going back to the food though, what do you think is the purpose for having an expensive restaurant? A lot of people say different things. It's like, the ambiance and this and that. Brother, ambiance don't be that fucking important.
Yeah.
For them dishes, it wasn't no ambiance in there. It was dark.
Right. With a candle on the table.
It was dark with a candle on the table.
Yeah,
and we sat next to the kitchen.
Yeah, after we left, especially STK, South City Kitchen was like, that's typically what I spend on a normal night.
Correct.
But STK is like,
I mean, high.
I don't think I ain't got to go back.
I don't either. Once you go to one of those places, a steakhouse, you've been to one, you've been to them all.
Like,
dog room, candle on the table,
right? Expensive
everything.
Yeah,
ain't nothing included. Ain't no combo.
Right. You got to pay for the size. Well, for what?
That's what they call a la carte. Okay. Well.
So yeah, like places like that, Fogo, like
Yeah.
I ain't got to go back.
Yeah, I made a joke. I was like, man, all this shit high, man. A la carte my ass. I'm finna see y'all in the a la carte. Because, goddamn. I spent a hefty amount, and it was just me. I was the fifth wheel. These four niggas was on the date. It was, you know what I'm saying? I was by myself.
I wish I was solo. Shit.
Hey, listen. After seeing the fucking bills, because the man, luckily they split I was appreciative of the dude splitting the checks. I know that's a big conversation on social media about going to dinner parties and splitting the checks. Hey, listen, I'm an advocate for pay for what the fuck you ordered. Okay?
Look, it could be me. It's us two right here. And Chase with us, that little light-skinned nigga too.
I don't give a fuck what none of y'all niggas talking about. I'm paying for what the fuck I ordered. And I know exactly what I ordered.
If you rode in my car.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Make it easier for me. Oh, cool. We already got 2 checks, so the last one is mine.
Yeah, dog. Yeah,
I think the bill overall between the 5 of us came to what?
It was like 6 something.
It was like $600-700 something. Yeah. Like between 5 people. Bro, it wasn't. And y'all be getting the steaks from fucking Sam's.
Right. The steak wasn't.
The steak was good, but it wasn't like it was like that. Like I feel like for the ounce that I had, and I think I had a 9 ounce.
Mm-hmm.
For the ounce that I had, my steak was like $59, $60, something like that. The size was I had
$19.
Shit, your size was 19. Mine was 32. I had the
you had 2 or 16. Yeah,
I had the lobster mac. It was 32. I remember them prices like they was yesterday. Lobster mac was 32, and then I had the drink, whatever that drink was. Y'all had me that gay ass shit. Y'all had me order.
I didn't order that gay ass drink.
What it was called?
I just had a gay ass cup.
What it was called though? It was something.
Squatter or some shit. Or
I can't remember. I just know it was orange, orangey yellow or whatever. But it was cool, you know what I'm saying? But overall, man, good, always good food, good company, good conversation, right. Man. We had a good time. Like I said, it was definitely worth it, especially to celebrate the ladies of the agenda on their birthday. So shout out to Ashley, shout out to Hurricane C. So my son turned 6.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe I just had my first mommy don't tell my daddy mommy.
Oh, you got plenty of those.
Right, I just experienced it. I didn't know how I felt about it. So he was playing around. He got a sword for his birthday. Some kind of sword, I don't know. I didn't get it. Sword falls off the top bunk. He got a bunk bed.
Mm-hmm.
Right onto the switch. Cracked the screen. I haven't seen it. Mm-hmm. I just heard it's cracked in a whole bunch of different places.
Right.
Luckily, I got insurance. I ain't really tripping. What I'm tripping over is the fact that his mother texted me. She was like, "Hey," she said, "Hey, how you doing?" First. The second question was, does Kyler Switch have insurance? I already knew what time it was. What the fuck you asking me about insurance on Kyler's Switch for? He just got it. Oh, the screen cracked. Then she followed up, but it wasn't his fault because you just saved his ass.
Right.
You really did. So I was like, well, what the fuck happened? She was like, the sword fell from the top bunk. I guess he was playing with the sword. It slipped out of his hand, fell, and the switch was on the floor, so it fell right onto it. Cracked the screen. I said, it wasn't his fault, huh? She was like, yeah. I said, he must have told you not to tell me. That's what her follow-up text was. It was like, he said, "Mommy, please don't tell Daddy." I said, yeah, you want to know why? Because he know what I told him. And he know that, you know what I'm saying? He's not getting another one. Like, we just not finna be breaking switches every year and buying them every Christmas. Not at $300 a piece, we not.
And them bitches ain't gone down.
They ain't been down. Them bitches been out.
Yeah. But Nintendo, like, they don't release consoles like that.
Mm-hmm.
So
they gonna be $299 for a while.
Right.
And so she was like, you better leave my baby alone. No, that nigga better leave my pockets alone, okay? Because, goddamn, that's 2 switches in less than 2 years.
That's crazy.
You do the math. Shit ain't cheap. So if y'all wearing condoms, please keep wearing them. Unless you want to be buying consoles all the time or other shit that don't matter because they don't give a shit about shit until it break.
Well, you want to know what's funny? Okay, so you got the Switch. Jonathan's, you got an Xbox. Whatever the X series or whatever the fuck they call it. Mm-hmm. So I need to get this PS5.
The new Xbox?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he got that.
Yeah.
Okay.
This PS5.
Well, I know where we going. Okay, I know where we going. I need to get back into video games. I did say I was gonna get the PS5, whenever they come back around.
Well, somebody gonna get mine. That's all the money I spent.
Hey, you better. Hey, listen, man.
Yeah, I see my tweet.
All that ass you been eating, you better get it to a damn.
Damn, I did eat
Yes,
some
right. See what I'm saying? Like they don't appreciate us. Well, y'all, I don't do that. But so
but piggyback off yo,
Mhm.
because I have my own little don't be mad at me.
Okay.
It's Chase is at the point where it's not don't tell daddy. It's like don't be mad.
Mm-hmm.
So picked him up yesterday because he on spring break. He at camp or whatever. Picked him up. He said something, and Sierra was like, "Well, let me see your phone." He was like, you know, you kind of changed the subject.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm assuming she said it again while I was at the gym, and so he finally confessed. He was like, "Yeah, I cracked my phone screen. Don't be mad." Mm-hmm. So as soon as I walked in the house from the gym yesterday, he's like, "Daddy, I got something to tell you, but don't be mad." All right, what is it? Because at this point, I got to pee. Mm-hmm. So like, wait until I get out of the bathroom so we can have this conversation. He's like, "Yeah, I cracked my phone. You cracked my phone." So at this point, because he gets an allowance, I got to charge you, bro.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Like, between fixing your switch and now I got to fix your phone.
You got to pay.
Yeah, it was something else we had. Oh, my nephew phone, because he cracked the shit too. I got it. Yeah, got to run the pockets.
Hey, if y'all niggas get allowance, you're going to start paying for your own shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Birthday money, that's going towards helping to fix the shit that you break.
Right.
That's the new rule. You know what I'm saying? Charge these ugly ass kids for breaking the shit that you bought them. I'm a firm believer in that.
And you already got the shit. You got the shit for free, and then you get shit on top of that. So if you break it, yes, I'm going to charge you.
Ungrateful ass kids.
Right.
So apparently, you know who Phillip Adams is?
Nope.
Phillip Adams is a former NFL player. I think he played cornerback. He played for the 49ers. Played for Oakland Raiders. He killed himself after murdering 5 people and injuring a 6th person on Wednesday in South Carolina. So according to, and I hate this fucking phrase, according to TMZ, Adams murdered his doctor, Robert Leslie, at his home in Rock Hill. The former NFL star also murdered, Leslie's wife and 2 grandchildren who were 9 and 5 years old. Another man named John Lewis was also killed at the scene. After the murders, the police immediately went out in search of the murderer, but eventually they found Adams had killed himself using a gun. The news has come as quite a shock, and many are looking for answers. Adams' father recently came out and said his son had been experiencing problems ever since getting out of football, which has led many to suggest perhaps he was dealing with head injuries from sport. As we mentioned, Leslie was the man who gave treatment to Adams, and the player's parents even lived close to the doctor. These murders are a horrible tragedy, and our thoughts and prayers go out to all of those who have been affected. Bro, that's all they have, but I had an interesting discussion today on Twitter. It wasn't really a discussion. It was one of the dudes I fuck with on Twitter. Me and him have had some healthy conversation on Twitter and off via DM. His name is, I'll give him a shout out real quick.
One with Jamaican flag.
Yeah.
I fuck with him.
His name is _iglad8. And I think he's a FAMU alumni. Also, he was in the Marshall 100, so shout out to him. But he tweeted about, I made the statement that I made, and he said, immediately went to CTE. You know, that's the common answer when you talk about players doing NFL players who used to play doing outlandish shit. Larry Johnson is one of the names that come across as Junior Seau. The list goes on, you know what I'm saying? So everybody always hollers CTE, but it appears as if CTE isn't really discussed like that amongst the black players in depth, you know? And I was like, you know, yeah, it could very well be possible CTE, but they're not going to start caring until white players start dying and white players start being more openly impacted by this disease or this sickness. And it's gonna take for one of these niggas to kill a German Shepherd or some shit like that, or a Golden Retriever. You know what I'm saying? Some kind of dog or animal
Vic style.
for them to start caring. And it seems like they only care when white people or animals are impacted. You know what I'm saying? Or affected.
So, and I told, shout out to King TJ, one.
Mm-hmm.
I said, because he tweeted something along the lines of what you said, and he mentioned, he said something about wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, Chris Benoit. I think he mentioned Chris Benoit. If y'all not familiar with Chris Benoit, he similar story, killed himself, killed his wife, killed his kid, his youngest kid. And I was like, you got to let's go look further, you know what I'm saying? Look at Jeff Hardy. If you watch wrestling, like, these niggas are crazy.
Yeah.
They jumping off shit, headbutting niggas, like, football.
Getting hit over the head with a damn table, chairs.
Right. But they not in the same caliber as a Tom Brady. And that was my point. So you got, unless a Tom Brady, a Peyton Manning, a Drew Brees, get this shit, it's gonna be irrelevant.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because Jeff Hardy ain't in that stature. You know what I'm saying?
Or hockey players gonna start having to be impacted.
It's gonna
hockey and baseball.
Right.
It's gonna take hockey, baseball for them to really open their eyes and say, yeah, this is something we really need to look at.
And it's gonna have to be one of their golden boys. With baseball, it can't be just no random player. It's gonna have to be a Mike Trout,
right,
or somebody like that. So you gotta. This conversation is going to continue because, like you said, Aaron Hernandez, Junior Seau, the list goes on and on. Like, they even talked about it on I Am Athlete. They talk about this shit all the time. All the time. Like, lucky we ain't got the shit yet. Or, at least, it was the memes out there with Brandon Marshall yelling his fucking face off. And everybody hollering at CTE.
Yeah.
Like, it don't have to be CTE. You just could be passionate.
And people also, sorry to cut you off, people also... They make a joke out of it. Like, this is a true sickness. It is. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of people, bro, Concussion came out in 2015. The Will Smith movie. You know what I'm saying? And we're now in 2021, and it seems like the conversation that was sparked from that movie is no longer valid or no longer talked about. These players are going through tremendous trauma during the season. In the off season, you're trying to recover. You're going out there, you're putting on a helmet, and you're banging head to head with people sometimes that are 3 times your size. Your brain or your head is not equipped to take that type of trauma. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just, all of it makes perfect sense. You shouldn't be putting on a helmet and going head to head with anybody. I don't care if the helmet is on. You know what I'm saying?
But that's why I quit playing football. When I got to high school, I probably weighed $120, $140. Y'all want me to go play with these niggas? Shit. Yeah, all right, I'm going to go play baseball.
Them niggas on all type of keratin and all kind of other shit, too.
I'm going to go play baseball. Especially like running back, linebacker, safety. You know what I'm saying? If you a wide receiver that run across the middle.
Yep.
Like that, your brain is pretty much done for.
Right.
That shit is mush.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
It's sad because every time a former athlete get the rant and yelling and shit, we holler.
CTE. Every time it's CTE there, CTE there. It's not always CTE, man. Some of these niggas deserve to get yelled at.
They do.
You know what I'm saying? Like, some people deserve to get slapped and all of that. Like, it's just stupid. But yeah, man, hearts and prayers go out to the families that lost loved ones through this tragic event. That shit is crazy, man. Killing yourself takes, how much willpower that take to, like, literally say, yo, I'm finna pull this trigger, or I'm finna slit my wrist, I'm finna do this. It take a lot. Like, physically it takes a lot to say that you're gonna do that.
Will you call that willpower?
Yeah, man, you gotta be willing to do it. I couldn't. You know what I'm saying?
When I think of willpower, because I think of like more of a positive aspect.
Right.
Like,
willpower don't always have to be positive.
I know. I'm trying to think of like something that made like that fits that narrative.
Willpower to go to the gym. You know what I'm saying? You wake up. Some days you don't feel like going, but you get your ass up and you go. You know what I'm saying?
I just ain't never I ain't never been in that situation or in that state of mind where I'm going to off 5 people and myself.
Yeah.
It just sounds like, to me, willpower sounds a little more positive. That sounds like you cheating life.
Yeah, man.
And not even yours, but you playing with other people's lives.
Correct. Did you see the exchange between JT and Young Miami?
About Uzi?
Lil Uzi. Not JT, you're right. Lil Uzi and Young Miami, where JT was with. Did you see the video?
I saw the video.
Okay.
But I had a hard time understanding what Uzi was saying.
I had a hard time understanding why people were upset at how he handled the situation with Young Miami. I didn't see anything that he said that was wrong.
So basically he said, I tried to hit you up. Of course, what it looks like, they have an issue. Mm-hmm. And Uzi was like, well, I sent you a DM or a message.
I tried to hit you up to resolve the issue, yeah.
And now I got to get on Instagram Live to get your attention.
And he also said that we don't have to be friends, or we're not friends, and we don't have to be friends, which is a very valid statement. I just didn't understand why everybody was so upset. And then, of course, that turned into the whole Southside versus Uzi thing. He's just extra. Too extra for me.
Southside.
Yeah. He's just really extra about the smallest things. To me,
we could bump.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, if you a nigga that like to fight or want to fight or you like to shoot people or whatever, that's cool. But you don't have to talk about it all the time. Mm-hmm. Like, to me, the toughest niggas don't ever talk about being tough. They always talk about peaceful squashing some shit. I don't want it to go there because if it go there, it's going to go there. And you're not going to want it to go there.
And it's going to end bad for you, not for me.
Right. You know what I'm saying? If you ever see anybody that's about anything violent, street, real, they be trying to avoid that shit. This nigga will pick up the phone and tell people that he's going to shoot them. Yo, you know who I am. I'm the same nigga in the studio with the blizzy on me. What are you doing? One, you have too many followers for that. And a lot of those followers could and may be the police.
Right.
So why would you want to incriminate yourself by being idiotic? Two, whatever it is that you're upset about is not even that serious.
Right.
Because he didn't disrespect Young Miami. He didn't say anything sideways to her. He didn't call her out her name. He didn't. He just said, yo, we don't have to be friends. We don't have to be cool. That's a true statement. I don't got to be friends with my girl, homegirl. I don't.
I disagree.
I just don't. I don't have to be. You know, that's fine. I get it. And I'll let you, state your opinion. But to me, like, for example, this is just an example. Mm-hmm. If I wasn't cool with Sierra, no, that's a different. No? Well, it's men, so it's flip-flop.
Right, yeah.
So if I wasn't cool with Sierra, that doesn't stop me from being cool with you.
It makes it a little awkward.
It does make it awkward. You know what I'm saying? And it could very well be awkward between them. But to me, at their status, I don't got to be around you with my dude. Like, we got enough money to where if we want to spend, unless you're talking about holidays and shit like that, where y'all probably spend more time with each other. But, like, I think people get caught up in the fact that they gotta be cool. You don't gotta be cool with somebody. Like, we can coexist and it don't be no beef. We just don't fuck with each other.
Right.
That's how I see it.
Okay. I said I beg to differ. Mm-hmm. Because A, they're friends.
Right.
B, they getting money together. I'm talking about the City Girls. They signed to this, of course they're a group, signed to the same label. Mm-hmm. So they're constantly around each other, constantly, like,
right,
even inside, outside the studio. Do you have to be the best of friends? No. Mm-hmm. But y'all got to be cordial enough to at least have that conversation offline. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, the world shouldn't see Uzi and Carisha going at it.
They should not. That's the first mistake. They should have never did that shit on live.
And then now, you got the nigga Southside and Uzi going at it. Like, now it makes the entire situation awkward because now JT pull up to Carisha house. You just probably want to see the baby or whatever. Where the fuck nigga Uzi at?
Mm-hmm.
All right, now you making it awkward, so I don't even want to be here no more. So every
Or
time
I don't even want you to go with me.
Right. I don't want to deal with you at all.
Yeah.
That's why I said I differ.
I got you.
Because it's so much more to just coming over and, or I'll just meet you at the bar. So you got to come to the house.
Mm-hmm. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, so that's why, but if it was just a normal, like, general population, like, okay, I just meet you. Where I'll meet you at Fletcher's.
Mm-hmm.
I know you ain't see her, ain't
cool.
you ain't on the good of terms right now.
Right.
I just meet you somewhere. But with them, it's so much more invested in what they have going on.
Mm-hmm.
And then for y'all to play that shit out in the world to see, like that, to me, that's awkward.
It does make it, the awkwardness does make it, because we experienced something similar.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it did used to get very, very, it was just like,
y'all niggas toxic as fuck.
Man, it used to be to the point you be like, all right, I don't know if I want to go.
Mm-hmm.
But I get what you're saying, man. For me, I think everybody play their role. You play your role, you play your part. And if there's an issue, let's try to squash the issue as adults. Like, people run to the phone too much. People run to the internet too much. Like, y'all claim that y'all these private people. You don't want people in your business. You don't want this. But the first thing you do is you go live and you air out some shit, or tell people how you feel, or tell people what really happened. Or, let me give you the real. You know what I'm saying? You know a nigga don't cap. Man, shut up. Shut the fuck up. Like, stop doing that gay shit. If you got a problem with somebody, pick up the fucking phone. Call them on the phone. Y'all set up a time to meet, talk. If you don't want to meet in person, that's cool. But talk off air and air out your grievances. You know what I'm saying? If you can't do that, then stay the fuck off the internet. And I think a lot of times what happens is people get gassed because, and that's how the whole, this is what was speculation. That's how the whole Southside and Kodak Black thing came about, was because after he did that shit to Uzi, he never addressed the situation where, I guess, when Kodak was in prison and he in jail, and he was saying, how he liked Carisha, he wanted to do this to Carisha, blah, blah, blah. They say Southside never said nothing about it. So after the Uzi situation happened, of course the internet don't forget shit. They was bringing up all kind of shit. Oh, you ain't had that energy with Kodak. So then this idiot goes live and then says what he says to Kodak Black. And I'm just like, bro, you are one nigga that do not need Wi-Fi. You don't need the internet. You don't need social media.
5G.
Bro, you need a flip phone with text and Snake.
Got a fresh 5.
That's it, man. Man. What how you,
6
T5? How you text T5? I think the shit was called back in the day. He need that shit, bro. He don't need social media. Dead ass serious.
Yeah, it's just because there's a lot of you putting that shit out there, for the world to see, and it just creates unnecessary beef.
Yeah,
it should be nothing for Southside to pick up the phone, and because this is just me. If you my sister, more than likely I got your husband or your boyfriend phone number. So we got a beef. Tell that nigga to call me. Nigga ain't got to go to Instagram or Twitter or whatever and be like, oh yeah, we got a problem.
Right.
When you could just simply pick up the phone. Hey Jeff, I don't like the way you talked to my sister. I don't like the way you did X, Y, and Z. Let's hash it out where it ain't got to be in public.
And people don't. That's the problem that we have today. People don't take the time to have conversations to air out or resolve grievances. Everybody is so used to, I'm going to snap, I'm going to go off, I'm going to snap first, I'm going to do this. And it's like, bro, a lot of that shit don't even be called for. But that's neither here nor there. So, the topic that I have today is, I
told this nigga to surprise me.
This whole topic about being platonic with the opposite sex. So the topic is, can you be platonic with the opposite sex, right? My opinion is that platonicness, I don't know what the correct term is, but platonic doesn't exist. That is a fucking myth that probably a woman made up. You know what I'm saying? It does not exist, and I'm going to tell you why. I don't feel that men and women can meet and be platonic. I think platoon only exists if you have a childhood friend and y'all grow up playing basketball together, playing in the sandbox together. You know what I'm saying? Y'all grow old, and then naturally as you get older, you just don't find each other attractive, but y'all have spent so much time together that she knows you, you know her. You know, y'all help each other with homework. Y'all rode the bus together. Like, I don't think those types of relationships really exist like that no more because, of course, the pandemic. But I'm just thinking about how close kids used to be when they was growing up.
Because we had no other distractions.
We had no other distraction. It wasn't no internet. It wasn't no Instagram. It wasn't no other. It was outside. Mm-hmm. You playing outside. You on a bicycle. You playing down the street with the girl down the street. Okay. She might got a nice bike or a bike just like yours, so y'all going to ride it. She got pegs. Boom, I ain't got pegs. That's my dog. We gonna go ride and we going to the sandbox. I mean, we're going to the playground. All of this. I don't think those relationships exist no more. And those, to me, were the relationships that spawned being platonic with women because that's somebody you've known pretty much like a sister or a cousin. Nowadays, when you talk about being platonic, I just feel like it doesn't exist because somebody in that relationship decided that both of y'all was going to be platonic. Mm-hmm. Excuse me. What I mean is, say you meet a chick. If you meet a chick right now, your first impression of her is not going to be, damn, I wonder how good of a friend she's going to be to me, or I wonder what type of conversation she's going to have for me. Excuse me. When you meet somebody right now, you're looking at ass and titties. Mm-hmm. And then the rest of her IQ at a later date. Let's just be honest. So at that point in time, your initial attraction to her was romantic. Yo, I want to see what's up with her or him. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? As y'all continue to talk, somebody is either A, not attracted to the other person, i.e. somebody fat or somebody ugly, mm-hmm. or B, somebody is in a situation that they can't get out of or don't want to disrespect, i.e. in a relationship, they married. Those are the only two instances where y'all decide to be platonic, in my opinion, because when you meet a girl, it's like you're meeting her and pursuing something romantic until you're prevented from pursuing something romantic. Mm-hmm. So all this talk about, men and women, they could be platonic friends. No, I don't think you can, And if you are, it's because you either ugly to him or she ugly to you. Or fat.
But that doesn't stop the emotion from the other person.
Correct. And if given the opportunity to pursue, if you were to take advantage of that, or if you are willing to take advantage of that, if given the opportunity, then y'all not platonic. Y'all platonic to a certain degree. Or y'all platonic by opportunity. Because if the opportunity presented itself for y'all to fuck, y'all probably would fuck. Or y'all probably would, date or, enjoy each other on a romantic level versus just being friends.
So a nigga can't dress up, put on the Gucci cologne. Mm-hmm. She, put a dress on, got a thigh, and they can't just go out to dinner.
Why are we doing that? What the fuck is the purpose of that? If that's the case, we can just go to Buffalo Wild Wings. Hey, look, throw some shit on. We finna go kick it, have a few drinks, talk about some shit. I think men and women can do that. Mm-hmm. But fine dining, I guess it depends on the level that you're on. But fine dining, I'm not doing that with somebody that I don't. Look, I like for all my days in and fucking. All over.
Hello.
So, you know what I'm saying? If it's not a date, then it's an outing, in my opinion. So this outing is not finna be where we getting all dressed up and I'm seeing you in an element that I'm probably not used to seeing you in. You know what I'm saying? You got a nice, formal dress on. You got your titties is out, your strap is off your shoulder.
Right.
Or it's strapless. You know what I'm saying? You went with the no bra, no drawers. You're looking good. Like, why would you want to dress like that for your homeboy.
Right.
And if you're curious as to what we're talking about, we're referencing a tweet that we saw on Twitter this past week. I guess it was two individuals, they're friends, quote unquote, and they they got dressed up real nice, and then they went to dinner, and they was taking pictures and all this other shit. I feel like both of they had lying.
Right. Somebody want to fuck somebody.
He want to fuck her. She didn't look like she was that interested in him, in my opinion. But that's just me. Do you think you could be just friends with a girl? Take your relationship out of factor out your relationship.
I'm single.
Single guy. You out, you know what I'm saying? You meet a girl. What will make you just want to be friends with her?
It depends on where I met you at.
And it's okay to say if she fat or she ugly. It's okay to say that.
If I met you at like a baseball game, then maybe if we hit it all, we sit in the same section or some shit like that.
Okay. I was gonna say, how many bitches you meet at a baseball game?
That's what I'm saying. Like you don't meet so many women, especially black women, at a baseball game.
Got you.
So I'm intrigued. We're like, bitch, why the fuck are you?
Why the fuck are you here? I got you. Okay.
That like, and if she has sense about the game, then okay, we have. But even then, I might find that shit attractive.
Cause you ain't used to seeing
right. It's a lot of regular niggas I can't talk baseball with.
And here go this fine ass motherfucker here with titties.
Right.
That know strategy in baseball.
You try to fuck her at all.
That shit don't exist, bro. I'm trying to tell you, man. Like, especially if you're an attractive woman.
Right.
Look, I don't know what gay men go through. I don't know how gay men see women. I know how I see women. And if you're attractive, the last thing that I'm thinking about doing is just being your friend. I'm sorry that may not be politically correct, but I didn't wire myself like this. I was created by God to be attracted to women. Mm-hmm. I don't know if everybody else is. I don't give a fuck either. What I'm saying is, when I see women, I see damn beautiful, damn, titties, ass, thighs, lips, hips. And then when you open your mouth, it's, oh, okay, IQ and all of that. We're just being honest at this point in time. Like, nobody approaches or sees a woman or a man for that matter and says, damn, you know what I'm saying? That nigga or that girl, fine as fuck. I wonder what they got on their SAT. Nobody says that.
Nobody. First question, one of the first questions is, I wonder what that's like.
Yes.
And you can interpret however the fuck you want to.
Yeah. Or damn, or even in, club settings, 9 times out of 10 when you see a woman, you like, damn, she bad. Damn, she bad. Mm-hmm. Damn, she bad don't have shit to do with her IQ.
Nothing. At that moment in time, I probably been drinking. Mm-hmm. Niggas either took a puff of the weed or edible or whatever, so you're not even in the right state of mind to be even thinking like that.
When she say, damn, he fine, you don't give a fuck if that nigga no long division.
Right.
You don't. You are looking at one, shoes, teeth, smile, muscles, smell. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? None of those things scream platonic to me or, just friends. So I'm curious to know, unless this is somebody that you grew up with, you know what I'm saying, and y'all have a very, very long lasting relationship, and y'all have been through other things together, how do you then transition from meeting somebody that you're romantically attracted to into, hey, we're just going to be friends? Somebody made that decision for the both of y'all. Mm-hmm. 7 times out of 10 is the woman. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because she doesn't necessarily want to. It's something preventing her from pursuing the relationship. And a lot of them niggas that be, we just friends. You was probably the too nice nigga. Oh, you too nice. I don't, The two nice niggas be ending up being the besties or the god brother.
You put that shit on me.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, it don't work like that. I'm sorry. And you know, if you think that it does, you're in fucking denial.
Yeah, that is a okay. So I think everything started. You mentioned like you hit on the head like early age, like y'all grow up, childhood, all that.
Mm-hmm.
What if it's your homeboy sister?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I've always said homeboy sisters are off limits.
so right, okay, so you know that you can't sleep with them. So now, do you develop a bond with them?
However, there have been instances where I didn't know.
Oh, that doesn't count then.
Right.
I'm saying, if you
Yeah.
know.
So if willingly, you know what I'm saying? I think one, baby mamas. But again, that's a circumstance that's preventing y'all from anything romantic.
Oh,
like
so
I
we
said,
gotta hit something that just
like you. The only other scenario is you knew this motherfucker since y'all was in kindergarten. To me, that's just my opinion. You knew this motherfucker since y'all was in kindergarten, and you done watched her digging her nose, eat her boogers. You know what I'm saying? All of that. Like, this is your dog. You know, and she may even been turned out to be gay or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? A tomboy or something. Bro, to me, that's the only time when that can truly be a platonic relationship.
I can't think of nothing else.
You can't. You cannot. Look at. Let's just go. You could take sitcoms, for example. Let's look at Saved by the Bell. You probably didn't watch Saved by the Bell. Okay, Saved by the Bell. Look at Screech and Laura. Not Screech and Laura. Screech and Lisa.
Mm-hmm.
Screech was in love with this motherfucker since he was in kindergarten.
He never
got over it. Kindergarten. Family Matters. Steve Urkel was in love with her since kindergarten.
Mm-hmm.
Chase, you talking about 19 years of being attracted to the same girl.
Never getting no play.
Never getting no play until the later years or whatever, and then they end up fucking around or whatever. Every scenario that you see, Boy Meets World, they grew up together.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, they ended up being in a relationship. Topanga and Corey?
Yeah.
Come on, man. You know?
But Sean and Topanga, now that I'm trying to remember any show where they may have thought they liked each other. But that's your best friend. And
that's your brother. Sean was his brother. No, I mean best friend.
Yeah, I can't remember his brother now.
But that circumstance.
Right, yeah. I'm trying to think of something like just zero circumstance.
None.
Like maybe a coworker. But it depends on how close you are with your coworkers.
Look at shit. Matt on Living Single. Max and fucking Kyle.
Mm-hmm.
Hated each other. But deep down, secretly, they was in love with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of them insults and all that shit don't mean nothing. Niggas be attracted to one another. And they was fucking like rabbits after a while.
So you have to take the attraction out of it, which is hard for men.
Even
unless you're ugly or fat.
Even with when Regine was dating Heavy D.
Mm-hmm.
And I just seen this episode, that's why I'm referencing. I just seen this episode the other day. They first attempted, they were friends in high school, but he always liked her. Mm-hmm. He shot his shot. She gave him the opportunity, but then later on she realized that she wasn't gonna be with him. Like, because of I think the nigga worked for UPS and he had a mindset of, I'm gonna work for UPS for 30 years and then I'm retired. That wasn't what she was on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She was in retail buying. She wanted somebody that was more ambitious. She wanted somebody, I think she got over the fact that she wasn't as physically attracted to him. But, bro, like, she was just like, nah, this shit ain't gonna work.
Right.
She made a decision for both of y'all to say, hey, we just gonna be friends. And he agreed with it because he knew that, hey, you know what? Well, it probably ain't gonna work out anyway. So let's just be back cool.
So, okay, so I'm trying to think of anything that's gonna...
I want you to prove me wrong so bad.
What about color? So, race or... ethnicity.
Mm-hmm. What about it?
Are you attracted to pale women?
It depends. Sorry, Dr. Umar, but it depends. I'm a man at the end of the day, bro. You know what I'm saying? Attraction is attraction. I know we get into dating our kind and loving our black queens or whatever. It's some badass white hoes out here. I'm sorry. It just is. You know, you talking about long hair, you talking about pretty eyes, you talking about ass, titties, whatever the case is. Mm-hmm. It's some nice looking white girls out here.
Okay.
Would I pursue a white girl seriously? Probably not. Would I fuck a white girl? Absolutely.
Right.
But do I see myself just being friends with a white girl, like strictly friends? I don't see the need to be friends with a white girl, period, because I don't think that a white girl can relate to me day in and day out on the things that I go through and the things that I experience. I just don't see us having anything in common. Not like a black woman. A black woman gonna understand what I go through at the workplace because she probably going through some of the same things. You know what I'm saying? A white girl probably not gonna really understand what I'm going through because, nigga, she at the head of what I'm going through most of the time. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, yeah, no.
So, okay, different religion. But see, all that goes back to having conversations.
And circumstance, yes, too. Yeah. Because would I fuck you? If I will fuck you, then that throws out
whatever the fuck
everything because it's romantic at that point in time if you have sex with somebody.
So I guess we talking about the initial reaction of if I meet you somewhere.
If you meet somewhere, yeah, you're never gonna be platonic because initially when you meet,
that's a little hard because we're set up to look at the physical. Mm-hmm. Damn, she got ass. Damn, you see them titties?
Yeah, my friend got ass. Who the fuck says that? Nobody. Right. Nobody says that.
That nigga got on gray sweats. You see what dick looking like.
Oh, hey, bestie. Mm. And when you really think about it, girls in denial, bro. Like, when you really think about the women who have male best friends, 75% of them niggas is gay. I'm just throwing numbers out, but a lot of the women that have male best friends, they are gay. And if the niggas is not gay, they in a relationship. And 10 times out of 10, no, I'm going to scale back a little bit. 9 times out of 10, if you do got a male best friend, his girlfriend don't know about it. Or if she do know about it, she not comfortable with it.
Yeah, she bugging out.
Especially if you look good.
Yeah, you bugging out.
Who the fuck finna have a female best friend? I just had this conversation with somebody, not somebody. I just had a conversation. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to give you the scenario. So I was having a conversation and the girl that I was talking to, her friend went out of town. While her friend was out of town, her friend's boyfriend or fiance, I can't remember if they was engaged or not, allowed his best friend, who was a female, to spend the night at their house while she was gone. The man, the fiance, never told her that the best friend was coming over. My friend's friend found out because her mother went over there because her mother has a key and saw the best friend over there. Wow. When my friend's friend approached the fiance about the scenario, his response was, "Oh, she just came over to wash some clothes." However, whenever the girl is in town, wherever his fiance is in town, the girl don't never come over there to wash no clothes. So you wait till this motherfucker go out of town to have dirty drawers? So that's what I'm saying. Like, he got a female best friend. You know what I'm saying? He has a female best friend. But you don't have a female best friend because your girl isn't even comfortable with friendship that you have with this young lady.
Or you downplay the friendship.
Or you've downplayed it. And I've been in a situation, I think we've all been in a situation where we try to downplay the friendship of a girl to your significant other so that you can remain cool with this person. Mm-hmm. But deep down inside, you're attracted to them. At some level, or they're attracted to you at some level, regardless of whether or not you'll act on it.
And even if they are attracted to you, you hold them close to the pocket just in case.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm gonna hold them close enough just in case me and such don't work out.
Mm-hmm.
Which is, you know, you're not lying, but you're not what you call it,
Withholding the truth,
right?
Mm-hmm.
So,
which is deceit, which
deceit,
is
right.
a synonym or a cousin of lying,
right?
So we've just gone through all these scenarios.
Y'all been trying to crack the code.
I bet you have.
I done try to raise the vision.
I want somebody to prove me wrong, though. I really do, because, you know, people look at me and they just say, "Oh, you shouldn't think like that." But a lot of times, you just got to be honest about certain situations, bro.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Men want to fuck women. Women want to fuck men. That may not be all that they want to do, but initially, that's pretty much what you want to do. It ain't until y'all start having additional conversations and you start trying to find out other things that you like about this person is when you open up to other things or other things that you'll be interested in. Yeah, I'll be interested in dating you. Let's go get something to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go get some drinks. Let's go do this. Let's go do that. But bro, like, if I meet you, unless I meet you at like work or something, even then, like, you know who you're attracted to at work.
Right.
You know who you ain't attracted
it's
to at
Thursday,
work.
she wearing them pants.
Come on, man. And when you work with a bitch, you know what I'm saying? You gonna see all their outfits.
All of them.
Ain't nobody dressing dope like that. Like,
nah, not no common, you know.
Nah, if we are middle class, let's just say you make between, you know, $50,000 and $75,000 a year.
You got about 7 work.
You got 8. You may be 8. You may go cop some more that month that y'all get paid 3 times.
But you still go rotate.
Come on, man. You done seen the pants.
And Thursday is my favorite day because I get to wear these motherfuckers.
You got 8 pants in rotation. You got 9 shirts in rotation.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You fucking around. You wearing club clothes to work.
And then that one Friday you get to wear jeans.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, these motherfuckers go see me.
Mm-hmm.
I saw that nigga looking at me on that.
Yeah, man. Like, come on. Like, so I just feel like we as people just had to be a little bit more realistic. It just is what it is, man. It's okay.
Okay.
Come on.
Let's take Twitter for example.
Okay.
Just say it ain't a chick that you know, she don't post a lot of pictures. You know what I'm saying? Her, you know,
you're talking to a nigga that married somebody from Twitter.
Yeah, but Twitter is more of a discussion base. It's not like Instagram where, you know, you posting pictures and shit like that.
But you have the ability to load pictures and videos.
You do, but it's just a chick that don't. Let's say she load a picture a year.
Okay.
But you continuously having conversations with her.
Okay.
And then you be like, okay, boom, like,
I want to see what she look like. Why do you want to see what she look like? You're gonna want to see what she look like.
After a amount of conversation,
you're gonna want to know what she look like. Like, I don't. You're gonna want to know what she looks like because your curiosity is gonna get the best of you.
I know a fine bitch ain't talking like that.
You can't be fine. She gotta be fat. You almost want her to be fat to prove you wrong.
Right.
She gotta be ugly. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it's impossible.
I tried. Shit, fuck it. I don't even know what else to ask no for.
It's impossible. Okay, even if I say but still gotta go back to circumstance, like meeting somebody through a significant other.
I was gonna ask that, like, say if you meet, so me and Sierra, you come over for game night one night, and one of our homegirls there. You never seen her before. Nick, this is Samantha. Samantha's Nick.
What does Samantha look like? That answers every question you need.
Mm-hmm.
What she look like? She fat?
Let's just say she not fat and she not ugly, but she ain't fine either.
Even so,
she a 6.
There's some nice 6s out there.
Come on.
It is. I'm being for real. It's some nice 6s out there, bro. Like, when I say nice 6, I mean if you give her 2 hours, she gonna come out there looking like something. Man, come on, listen, man. All right, she approaching that 9. You know what I'm saying? So you said she not fat and she not ugly.
Yeah. And we playing. Let's say we playing Spill It.
Okay. And the game where you pretty much tell all your business.
Right.
Spill It got a lot of nasty cards in the deck though. I'm just being honest, bro.
Nasty.
Yeah, she nasty. Then Platonic is completely off the table. And you go from okay, you just sitting there to she talking about all the stuff that or you play Never Have I Ever.
Right.
Come on, man. Nah. You're not thinking about, we can just be cool. You thinking about how she answered them cards. So.
Yeah, I tried, motherfuckers. Y'all hit this nigga up on fucking Twitter and Instagram. I don't know what the fuck to ask this nigga no more.
It's hard.
But I can't say I don't disagree with you what you're saying either.
Yeah.
But my circumstances are different because I am married.
Correct.
You're not. So you go into situations different than what I go into situations as.
Yeah, you go into a situation, you gotta be friends with these hoes.
Nice to meet you.
You know, ain't even no hugs.
Right.
Yeah, you might be dapping them
right.
at some point in time. Yeah, so it's like, and I'm not saying that men and women can't be good friends. Because I think that they can. I think, depending on the circumstance, even if y'all have pursued something romantically, I do think that men and women can be good friends after a romantic relationship. Let's not take that off of the table. Mm-hmm. What I'm saying is, it's no longer platonic at that point because either A, you've already pursued something romantic, mm-hmm. or B, somebody wants to pursue something romantic, so therefore it's not a binary platonic relationship, because if you're given the opportunity to pursue whatever romantic feelings you have, you're going to take advantage of those. And that's not platonic to me. Mm-hmm. That is, it's circumstantial at that point in time, because she might not see you like that. But the day that she done had too many shots of Patron, she may look at you a little different. And if she hits you up, you're going to take advantage of that, especially if this is something that you have thought about previously.
Especially if I put my light blue Nike socks on.
All right, come on, man.
My knees out.
Okay.
Back up, bitch. You married.
Show your mammal toe.
My leg's strong too, bro. Like, you gonna respect these calves.
Them shorts show your mammal toe, man. Fellas, listen. If you got a mammal toe, these hoes is looking. Especially if you wear gray shorts. If you got a mammal toe, look, it's going down. Men have those too. Pause.
Sound a little happy.
Oh man, that was fun. Yeah, men and women, they can be good friends. But somebody gotta be fat, somebody gotta be ugly.
Hey, hit us up for any way possible you can be platonic.
You can't, but we'll welcome. We will welcome any conversation that you may have. Yeah, man, this has been a great episode. I'm your boy, Way More Fly to You. 1 U on Instagram, Way More Fly to You. 2 U's on Twitter. Your baby mama's favorite single father.
Lil Dirt 88 on Twitter, Junior Dirt _88 on IG. I think we did all our shout outs earlier.
We did. Yeah, man. Shout out Bo Weezy. My dog, I had to throw his shirt on today. I only came here to listen to Bo Weezy. No, to hear Bo Weezy, my bad. Yeah. Hit us up, man. Twitter, Instagram, Apple Podcast, Spotify, Google Play, all this shit that you stream on. Thank y'all for the support. We're gonna keep rocking. Peace out.
Next week.